after this beautiful new moon vibes that Pisces brings. I wanted to do a quick check-in, see how everyone's doing post the new moon vibes. And I've been doing readings on Instagram Live as well. So if you don't know of my Instagram page, it's Serpentvisionary just like here. And I've been tracking this thing that there's this feeling and this vibe and this just like this lurky thing moving across the lands. So I've been tracking this after the beginning of January, which is the United States New Year's celebration. And then I noticed, so there was this lurky thing, the disturbance in the force. And then it went, I would say, February 14th. It was more like a quick turn over here and a curve and a swerve and detours. There's things coming at us last minute, I suppose, before we go into the real beginning of the new year. For many, a lot is already going on and opening and transitioning and starting to show up. And for a lot of us, there's a lot of things still coming at us, maybe little oppositions, people to let go of, situations to leave, maybe you're moving. There's a lot going on as this winter has not been still. It's been weathering everywhere, storms, snow where it doesn't snow. I wanted to check in with everyone here and see how all of their manifestation, all these big dreams I've been seeing coming forward, the opportunities, the big boom of what I've been picking up on is a lot of where it just comes. There's no leeway. It just fucking shows up and blows you away kind of vibe. So I'm going to tap in to see how it's going. And again, here I am one that does personal readings one-on-one. They're done live on a video platform. I see you, you see me. I'm very affordable, so you can just email me with the information down below. My email is down below. Or if you're on Instagram social media, you can follow me there and catch me with the lives there as I shuffle. So I've been feeling a lot has lifted, but there's this still, something's lurking about. Something's lurking about. So we'll see what that is. Let's tap in, shall we? Hey, welcome. Shit. As I do my own reading, there's this one card in the middle, and it is the serpent. Beautiful. I'll just show you that much right now. Whee! Serpent vibes. I love when magic shows up on this table. And a lot has been showing up in double cards. This is a very interesting combination here. How about if I get one more deck here? Maybe it's let me see. Who wants to share? Oh, that's right. I had recently gotten this deck out, so I'm going to get this deck out here. The Sacred Spirit reading cards. Beautiful images, beautiful deck. It's very winter oriented and looking into shadow work and the shadow side of things, because we're not done yet. We're not done yet before things start showing up huge, and I mean huge. It's going to be big. That's too many cards. Let me just breathe this in for a minute. Okay, just what I thought. So similar to the Instagram reading, I'm getting really nice vibes and very good messages, although there is warning here. Just like yesterday's reading on Instagram, there's a little bit of a warning here. It's not a bad warning. It's one that, please keep your eyes open. Please discern who you are speaking to, who is in your world right now. That's what all these last minute things are. And because I do the one-on-one readings and I do hear about what's going on out there, this one has a lot to do with people in general, like people, more than situations and jobs and that kind of thing. It has more to do with people. Like people are showing themselves where they don't align with you. They're no longer, you don't no longer feel like you want to be connected, or you feel you've outgrown them, or you're going this way, they're going that way. And it's like no hard feelings. It's not like drama. For some it may be, but it's more just an awareness of waking up to what you don't want in your world anymore. You don't want to take any of that past with us, you know? Woo, expansion card. Woo! Oh, get out. Dios mío, look what shows up. Okay, for you that follow me, look at here. Looky here. And look at here. When the image of the box shows up on the table, that means it's a very strong message. And the row that it's in, I'm like, holy shit. See, now this is the holy shits and the fucks are coming in, like the blowing awayness, the just being stunned in awness and wowed about what's coming towards us. Right? Stop. Well, hey, I'm mixing them in. That one just jumped out. Magic in the Serpentvisionary Oracle table, I'm telling you. All we need is the ayahuasca card to come out, which you kind of did with the serpent. All right, here we go. 2 more cards and I'm ready. Yeah, there's a lot of, I'm picking up a lot of sexual, sensual energy coming in. Oh, look at the, I got the, oh my God, this is so bad. With these phone calls, leave me alone now. So every time there's a phone call, it pauses the video or jerks around the video. And these are calls where they don't have names, so I know it's not anyone personally, so fuck off right now. And you know what? When calls don't leave their numbers, or I mean they're a message, it's even more annoying, but I know that it's just block. Okay. So how about, I was lucky enough to scrape a little baby hit. Let me look at all this. Oh man, I got the DMT frog here. Wee, scammers and bullshitters. Look out. Actually, I do like talking to those people too, because I really do make their day a very nice one. If you know what I mean. Well, looky here. So there's one thing about switching from smoke to edible to however THC comes into my life. So when I'm temporarily out of the flower, I scrape it out and look, I got a nice little bow going on. Excuse me. All right, let's see what I'm looking at in front. Oh, you want objects too? Oh, let's get some objects. Let's make it nice and interesting here. Okay. Yeah, here's the thing about in Pisces season, it tends to get a little emo. And I've noticed there's a lot of interesting things coming in from ancestors, people that have made past. It's really strong right now. They're sending us messages through our dreams, through maybe finding objects, through for me, it's like a presence within. Or when I see this little guy pop up, there he is. See this little guy right here? That's my dad. So he sits on the table and watches, and sometimes he pulls cards. So, and then, you'll be listening to a song, or you'll be, watching a movie, and whatever. You're getting messages coming in from the ones that are by our sides right now, because they know it has not been easy. And the biggest message here to start off with is a lot of peace, much, 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 much peace. Please tap into the peace, tap into the rest that we've been given. It's good. We're antsy. We're ready to go. We're on fire. It's like, you're on the starting line of that race, and you're ready to like, fuck this bitch up, man. I got to win this race. And then this little emo thing goes throughout the land. It's a very peaceful time after knowing that most of what we've gone through, it's over. It's done. It's over. I feel a lot of reminiscing right now, me included. I don't know why. It's just like, why am I all like melancholy and all feels, and I'm listening to music that I normally wouldn't. It's like crazy, right? And it's just this nice way of a cleansing naturally, to acknowledge that they're with us. I mean, we may never physically see them here on this planet as we're alive here, but in many ways, we see them all the time. I heard something today that was really beautiful, is that so they can be with us always. That we have more access to them now that they're on the other side. Like they become this ally. And I asked my dad, because he's the one that hits home the most, the closest that has ever passed and transitioned with me. And then he says, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. You have to cross over and find out. Oh, good time to be still and let the emotions come up. They're not bad. It's another nice thing I heard today was, it's just the energy in action or motion. It's energy in motion. That's what I heard someone say today. I go, yeah, that's all it is. It's like things that are within us that need to be released. Or why would we giving this emotional shit in our body? I don't know. But it's a good time to just hang. You're doing a lot of work, we know. Just hang and know the world is yours. Because we have the Madame card here. The Madame of... So we have double power here on the table today. So I know these messages have been strong. I can't make them up. You that have one-on-one readings with me know. But look at here too. This shows up on the table. This is the box this is her home. The card deck's home. 2. And this one right here is a very popular image in one-on-one reading. So we're like, what does that mean? Well, during this process where you are a little emoting and it has you go within, it humbles you back to how magical you are and to what's coming. I'm not bullshitting around. This is the biggest amethyst here on the table. I know the camera can't show you the beauty here, how it sparkles and illuminates. There's no sun out today, especially in the sun. The sun's out. There you are. I see you. Actually, the overcast is actually stronger rays than a normal sun, they say, especially if you're out in the ocean. Royal gets sunburned out in the ocean if it's overcast. So in a way, this is really interesting that it is overcast, because when we come back to the humbleness, the being knocked down a little bit, little kick in the ass, though it be minor, there's also a time of grace here. And for me, there's no one as the card of grace as this dude right here. That's the Hangman, right? That's the most graceful card in the tarot deck for me that I know of, the grace. There's a mystery there with the Hangman, because he's not really bound. It's not really about being stuck, or it's a time where you allow, I think, to process, to feeling the grace while you're, hanging in there. See, with the card, for me, the Hangman's always been about, you don't see this, what's in back. Because you know what he told me? He's like, I'm not bound. Look, I'm free. Look, I couldn't untie me. And then he goes, whoop, and he goes up to his feet, oh, look, I'm free. Ha ha, fooled them, didn't I? So it's really a good time to be just really discerning. Because this is the last ingredients of this fucking recipe. And you don't want to be fucking it up and putting no clove of disgusting garlic in there. I know a lot of you like garlic, I know. For someone like me, it's poison. I'm just using it as an analogy. Put whatever you want in your soup that fucks it up. But that one will fuck it up for me. Much love, much peace in this time. Because look, we have it. We got this. It's not over yet. But it's like, it's kind of like, having the magic wheel of fortune. You know where the fortune is, though. And it's because, see, here's the thing I've been saying to people too. The expansion's going to be so strong that you better be ready and strong. We have all the tools. We have all the tools. We have all that we need. Done the work. It's telling us we need to be really strong physically, mind, body, spirit, heart, and soul. Because the expansion that's coming is big. This is the biggest piece of amethyst on my table. I have a few. Look, it's even as big as the palm of my hand. It's that big. It's so pretty. It's not so much dark. It's changed during the years. It used to be a darker purple, and now it's more like a clearer with purple tips. And it doesn't mean like, oh, it's not working or it needs charging. No. It shows you how beautiful and organic this is. Taken out of its element of the cave has changed it. And now there's more clarity with peace in it. Where in other amethysts, it's like real purple. This is like a real cleansing, beautiful feeling that we're going through. So a lot of you, I've told you that cleanses are good right now. Fastings, abstaining from certain things. For a lot of people, it's Lent time. And I actually observe it, not as a traditional Catholic would, as what it represents. In being raised a Catholic, I don't hate on it. A lot of people really hate on the church and all that. What I don't like is like, the patriarchism and this fucking Bible's wild. Like, what the fuck? I'm talking about the ritual stuff. And And there is really interesting stories in the Bible, though it be written by dudes and very misinterpreted, and a lot of it's been lost, blah, 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 blah. What I'm saying with Lent is to observe the 40 days and 40 nights of that dark journey. So isn't it interesting? There's this like emo thing going on with people right now. It's not bad. It's like it even questions your morality. It does me, man. It fucking mind blows me. So what I'm telling you about this expansion is that you're going to see the images here too. Is that, when Jesus was there at the curb, man, and he knew they're going to come after him and fucking kill his ass. They're going to get him, right? And so that last day where he's all probably fasted and been tripping on shrooms and ayahuasca or DMT, whatever he was using to go within. And the Satan dude comes and say, hey, dude, you don't have to die. You don't have to do that. I'll give you everything. Look, I'll give you the whole entire world if you give me your soul. Hello, Alexandra. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So you get what I mean? Satan comes and says, hey, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do your spiritual debts. You don't have to put in the work. You don't have to clean your lives up. You don't have to let go of those assholes, those bitches and dicks. You don't have to do that. You can settle. That's not part of the expansion here. That's for the runners, the excuse givers, the ones that gave their soul and said that don't want to put in the work. You think this work's fucking easy? But look what we get. This expansion is going to rock our fucking world. It's going to shake us up. This is not anything chicken shit, bullshit, little things that we've been manifesting. This is big dreaming. Huge dreaming. February is all about the dreaming. The opening up here. That's why emo, get into the fields. It has cause you to go into your heart, not so much your mind. It's going to push us. That's why all this, and everyone's like, oh, when's it coming? And I'm like, I know. But because I tap into it and read it a lot, and for everything I've experienced, as my padrino said, you will get it 10 times more than the people in front of you. So if you don't think that I have not had my ass kicked on this shit, that my heart hasn't been broken open for sure. Thank you, Aya. You think that I don't fuck around. I have been through some bullshit. You ever want to come and interview me? So I know. I'm with you. The expansion though, dude, this is like fucking yummy. Very, very root chakra challenged we have been. Now it's ready to crack open. We're ready to come. We're ready to experience that big fucking orgasm. We're ready to ooze. Our hearts are open. We're like fireballs. See, so if things have not worked out or that hasn't come to you, it's because it doesn't match you. Because even from now to forward, we're even getting more. It's building up like a freaking volcano. I love that. We're being called home, everybody. This is the drum. When we hear the drum, we awaken. Like, you'll hear that beat. I know this is me, right? You'll hear that beat or whatever it is, and I'm all, fuck yeah, I'm out there. Woo! Because I used to love dancing, right? I love dancing. That floor is mine. Because that beat hits your soul. It calls you. The drum is very representative of your heart. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a natural vibe. Definitely brings us home for the true love and fidelity, the true thing. People are really tired and done of the bullshit. And if you're not, and you still like to play in that arena and fuck around, well, that's okay too, because that's fun. The soul likes to experience. But this table is saying, well, have fun. We're doing something different and raising us higher because it's not easy. We're keeping our hearts open. We're in training. I have been. Training's not easy. There's a lot more I don't feel like it than feel like it's. My own trainer, my own motivator. I'm telling you, it's going to be so magical to find the true love and fidelity come back. That's going home. And I'm not talking outside of yourself, because you can't experience that outside of yourself unless you really know it true in your being as that. And we are being divinely led, but it's our leadership now. A lot of people that have been doing like teamwork or too many people around are condensing back to one and collaborating with few. But you are leading the way. This is a leader table here. These are not followers. You're leaders in your own way, in your own right, or you wouldn't like what I'd be saying. Especially when people run and pussied up. Don't even like to use the word pussy, but you get what I mean. And I say this a lot too, because my dad used to say, hey, mija, they don't want to look you in the eye. They don't want to talk to you one-on-one in your eyes. This is what you do with them. And you say, this is what you do with them. Don't have the balls to fess up, clean it up, say you're wrong, say you're right, whatever. Regardless, my dad was a very honest man, and he was powerful and strong. But he was honest. And when he was an asshole, he said, oh, I fucked that up, huh? He's like, yeah, I fucked that up. I'll just call him up and apologize. See, he owned up to that. Most people won't own up to it. They were an asshole. Anyways. When you have the reindeer of the card of the reindeer here, it's just so, it's very psychedelic too. It's a fucking psychedelic land here. Where's my music? Oh, okay. So let me show you what I have so far. And then I'll get to the warning over here and a little bit more on the new post-new moon vibes, because we had a really nice push, right? But this is different feeling, because I feel a lot lifted off and shifted, straight off. And then I'm like, oh, look, there's still a little dirt in that corner over there. And what's this little mist, get what I mean? Okay, before I turn over the camera, and let me hydrate here. Show you the beautiful images, and this is half of what's showing up on the table. The rainbow around the reindeer. Holy crap, that's right. There's the oh, I know. I saw it as, because it reminds me when when I'm in my psychedelic headness, that's what it looks like to me, like the waves of the flow of the waves, and it is a rainbow. Oh shit, the rainbow, that's too funny. Oh, if you think this is the rainbow, wait till the last row. I have 4 rows in front of me, and I'm reading them vertically. Vertically. All right, check out these crazy images. Shall we? Okay. See what I mean when I started off the reading about the emo vibes? Hang in there. Look, take the rest. It's okay. She's she's not complaining. I think she has she's grubbing. She's fine. Look, she's hanging with Grace. Look, she's going to be the biggest fucking seed here. Look at all the little seeds. You see our tribe here? We're all going through a little tribe. Our ancestors are with us. Yeah, the cleansing. Look, she's fine. She's all, hey, I'll just like eat a little bit more of this and chill. Of course, it's going to be bullet points, okay? Oh, and then we got Miss Endora with the grace, with the beauty. Interesting, her choosing of clothes. And this is the color, like the purple. Yes, they are gorgeous cards. I'm very blessed to have these images as part of my magic table. Oh, and by the way, I have an Amazon wish list, because this is how some of these cards come on this table for you all. That's in, the link is in the description of my videos and page. You'll see it if you want to send love there. Look at this. It just even feel, it weighs in. This weighs in. Like if you hit someone over the head with this, yeah, that's not what I'm using it for, because there's no need for that. Because look at this, peaceful, nice clarity. See how the crystals are clearer, and then they're more with the purple tips. That's so pretty. Lots of clarity and peace here, okay? Okay. Now you get why I just talked about all that? Wow. It's soft pastel and creamy. That's funny. Okay, yeah. Anyways, back to the drum. And then we have the love card here. I mean, really, this is like literal. And it's paired with the scorpion. Yeah, this is one of the most, for me, this is the one pose that freaks me out. It's so weird feeling. It is the most weirdest feeling ever to get myself in this pose. Yes, this is me off a 3D printer. Except this little girl is a lot skinnier and little, thinner, longer. But this is me off a 3D printer. So if you don't know me, I have a Serpentvisionary page, and I'm a Power Yin yoga practitioner as well, strength trainer. In order to do this, you must have trust in yourself. Believe me, I have face planted doing this, and it hurt. This is very, very vulnerable feeling. It's scary to me. I have to face my fear every time I do this. But once the legs go up and over the body, I'm like, fuck yes, I'm here. This is not an easy balance at all. Not. Takes a lot of strength, balance, and the openness and the trusting. And more so, the most thing here, the most is the vulnerability, which came up earlier as well in a conversation, is that in order to really receive, you must be vulnerable, and you have to feel the heart, the space, and you have to feel all of that when it's given, right? When you get it. So when I come out of this pose a lot, I cry, because I'm like, how the fuck? I'm honored that my body contort, twist, bend as it does, for real. But this is the kind of love I'm talking about. It's not a love outside yourself. It's not. No one can ever give you this, ever. No one. Although, you can, there's partnerships coming out. Look, there's the expansion right here. I see it. Like, wow. But when you know this, like I do, and I have stood for this, like, since I been in touch with drinking this right here, the ayahuasca, 23 years now, 23. That's when I really knew what when they talk about true love and fidelity, the true thing, not outside yourself ever. It just never is. Sex will never have anything to do with this. Nothing at all. Ever. But this is the fuck yeah sacred sex though. But this has to be first if you really want that. That journey is not easy. Although, for those that have taken it, we're led the way. Look how magical this beast is. I mean, it's kind of like the North Star to me, like the third eye alignment. Like, it's such a magical card. We are divinely led. Don't worry about things. Do some psychedelics. They help. And if you're not a psychedelic head like that, guess what? You can obtain states like this through breath work. I teach that. I know how to alter your state with your breath, but you know, you have to do it like no half-assed, and you need to be taught how to do it so you're okay. But you know what? I'll do psychedelics any day. So much easier. It's like, oh good, then I don't have to do anything. See, what psychedelics have taught me the most is not to figure it out. Just let it be. Just be. We don't want to just be. We're like all in control. We want to know everything. Doesn't happen that way. Not even being psychic or, there might be just one little thing in the corner here. Let's see if I can get that little corner there. Where did it go? Over there? Okay. Any comments so far? People drop out? Well, you can watch later. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Okay, anyways, moving on. Gotta stretch it out a little bit. Crazy hair. Totally vibes with you. Thank you. All right. This was picked up yesterday. It shows up today. But there's a little bit of a difference here. Because things move day by day. That's how come it is day by day. Because you know what? You really don't ever know what could come at you, or who shows up, what door opens, who you meet. You could be just about anywhere and meet somebody. There's people everywhere. Never know. Oh, solitude. Oh, this is heart space. This is the North card of the polar bear. That's what I mean. It's been really like emo-y, very like, wow. It's okay, let it. It's paired with the medicine wand. It's paired with the medicine wand. And it's clear with the serpent, green serpent wrapped around it. So this is high medicine within us working. And it's paired with the raven. A part of the emo vibes, like I said, is grieving the ones that we had here with us. There's a lot of that going on right now, in particular with almost everyone I know has someone around them or has been feeling someone. So cute. I think he's my favorite dude too. You know, out of Frankie and Bela Lugosi and the Wolfman and all those. I like the bride. I really did like the bride. She's my second favorite. But this little guy, my dad used to say that he was romantic. And that he wished he had his body because Because this dude was fucking, look at his like 12 pack. Like, this dude was buff, dude. This dude was in shape. But that's what I'm feeling. It's just like, you know what? This image also starts to come up a lot here. I've seen this image, and now it's like even bigger now, so it's even closer. But I'm telling you, man, them demons are coming forward. Not demons literally with the beady red eyes that I've seen within us. It has to come out. It has to be released. So that's why this period, we're giving this period so we can get that all out, filter things, because this is the wand of the temple. This is the wand of the temple. So it's okay. The polar bear in this card is winking its eye, and it's interesting that it's all led like by this star. There's a symbol here. Also, this is a very sensual and sexual card as well. And there's more peace. Okay, though it's all fiery and passionate for some it's more peaceful and a friend and a companionship and not all that anymore. It doesn't have to be all dynamic or all that. It doesn't have to be all like, oh, I know all these porn star tricks, or, you know, have a big one, or the most perfect vagina you've ever seen in your life. You know, it's not like that anymore. People are wanting reality. You know, that's really weird, this whole thing of reality TV that came to be. And people love that shit, obviously, because it's lasted and it just keeps getting more ridiculous. Like some of the reality ones they're like so stupid. Like, really, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. But some of them are really cool, like RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, I like watching all them queens. I love drag. I just love drag, so. But this is the growth card here. This is the bursting of the egg. This is like people are starting to feel, kind of get back into their groove, their sexiness in their bodies, feeling okay with going forward with that, because there has been major healing across the land with this one. If you haven't been a runner, then this is who I'm talking to. Runners don't watch me anyways, because then they go crying in their little corner and shit, make up more excuses. Because let me tell you, it's a real big blessing. It happens now. You don't want to take it into the future. You want to deal with it now. And believe me, more's to come. More masks are being exposed and burned in the fire. Then you can see who you really are, as well as somebody else. Because the thing is, if you live for your truth, there's no such thing as the truth. It's whatever's true for you, because there's too many truths. Just like what lives within you. If you're really being true to that and live it, really live it, not just talk it, boy, oh boy, does that get exposed real quick, because we got the serpent. And I always say the serpents skillfully invade. They watch. They're stealth. You never even know they're hiding underneath that rock, but they see you. Try and step on them. Next thing you know, they strike. Do they strike just to strike? No, they're peaceful beings. They don't want anything to do with you. They just want to eat, digest, chill, move on, you know. Hey, Tiffany, hello, welcome. So this wasn't really actually a warning. It's just saying, hey, there's more of that. Don't be surprised. It's not over yet. It's not the new year yet. It's not spring yet. It's not spring equinox. It's not Easter. That's the come. I'm thinking, wow, this is really interesting that it's going on during Lent. I observe it because at this time I knew what it called me to do, to look at. And it was time to, come back to the temple again, to alleviate certain things. Not forever, just right now, because, it's good to have them, but then I change and then they come back. It's like it's a balance. It's an ebb and flow here. And for those that have been worried about like anything in the gut and the stomach, that's why. If you're listening to your body, you'll change something if you really want it. This is a real big health card. People are getting well or going through, there's a lot of like procedures and surgeries and like ER visits. There was like flu stuff because of the, temperature changes, like little like knockdowns or major temporary TKOs like that. Because surgery to me, it's all, if they cut into you, it's surgery to me. If they cut into you, period. Some is more severe. And I feel for those that are really going through the more challenging ones. It's okay. Because then authenticity shows up. It's all about that being exposed right now. I love the serpent. And then we even have the DMT frog next to the serpent. So one of the things, I attribute everything to is because I drink ayahuasca. Is because I smoke weed, drink it, eat it, any form that THC comes in. I've always done that. I blessed my body with this for a long time. Ayahuasca for the past 23 years. I've known of her 23 years, okay? And I believe that these types of substances or brews, smoke, changes you molecularly. It changes your cells. It really heals in a way that cannot be explained. I know of people getting healed from cancers after drinking ayahuasca. I've taken them to ceremonies. It was me that took them. Other things heal with her. Look, I'm alcohol free. That's a fucking miracle right there. Alcohol free. I never thought I'd ever be free. That's one deceitful poison, I'll tell you. And so working with your body, this is the body row right here, is to keep on going with that. Keep educating yourself for you. Everyone's unique. Not everybody's meant to drink or use these more stronger, potent plant medicines. I'm a medicine woman. I'm natural about this. I've been that since I got popped out. Can even ask my dad about my mom. Well, my dad knew. But the DMT frog is here. And this is a lot of things. It's saying expansion of the mind, but also be aware. There's people here that are lingering that shouldn't be, not should it. There's people here that are lingering that they need to be released. They need to be say bye-bye. Not cutting off. There's difference. When you cut something off, you don't deal with it. You just like cut it off like it's not there. But guess what? Your fucking hair grows back, doesn't it? Oh, we're going to cut off this like fucking bone spur. Oh, guess what? In a year it's back. Get what I mean? That's not doing the work. You can't cut people off. That's not dealing. When you allow everything to come up and process and you let it go, more power to you, because those people ran. People don't want to do the work, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, they don't get the goodies of the magic frog here, or the gold that's waiting. It's a beautiful citrine, yeah? Let me show you some images. So the North is the Solitude card. And look at the star here, similar to the star here is above. This one is, it's away. That means like you got it. The journey continues here. So look at how cute the polar bear's face is. Just like, oh, don't you just want to give him a hug? But that's like a nice, this is what I mean by the emo vibe. The North in my table is the heart space as well. And then we also have the Raven. See that? The Raven, and it is pointing to the east. So yeah, this is where I started to feel like the ones that at this time, awaiting transition even. But it's a beautiful row because it's governed by the medicine wand, the clarity, the medicine here. Look, it's showing up all over the table. The serpent's here. The frog is there. The next one is this. So can you see that little demon in there? And then there's the snake on top of it. I don't know if you can see this. And then there's an owl. I see. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. There's an owl here. See the little owl? Okay. Look at it again. Then you see the demon. Yes, see the horns? The demon. But who's on top of this? The serpent. See the eyes? See the serpent here? And there's your clit. Which is the birth. That's how birth happens. It comes out of your fucking vagina. That's what this is about. Your egg. All of that's dissipating. You're gonna crack open from this. Like I said, we're ready to ooze, man. We're ready to fucking party. We're ready to live it. This expansion card is no joke, but there's much peace here, downtime, because don't you know that when you really birth this puppy, it fucking hurts, man. I didn't have no fucking drugs pushing my kid out. It fucking hurts. Like bad. Like, you know, and then it's over and then yay. But still, it's beautiful though. The cards and then with the wand. Okay, so here we go with the masks. Not crazy looking. It kind of even looks like the demon I see in here. See the demon? See the horns? There's the demon face right there. How crazy that you can see all kinds of images in here. That's why I show them to you. Because you'll see something completely different or something else that may pertain to you more personally. So here's the mask being shown, your mask. Everything's getting cleaned up right now. Everything's getting more prepared. And it's no joke when the serpent's on my table. I love this. I love my serpent. I love my serpent. I love my ayahuasca. I adore her so much for cleaning me up. This is all about cleaning up the body. The citrine was like this. And there's a ridge here. And you can put your thumb in it and it's just nice and soothing. It was on its belly though. It's being cleansed right now. This is what's coming. Beautiful citrine color too. Kind of reminds me of this right here. So the objects here will mimic. Because look, here's the greenie. And there's that. The color she's wearing. The citrine. And then the serpent. Fucking magic. All right, and here's the, oh, look at how cute the froggy. Take the leap, expand, but discern. Look at how pretty he is. There's my DMT frog. He's cute. I love my DMT frog. Isn't he cute? So that means we're almost ready to jump. We're almost ready to go. It's a good feeling. It was a nice tap in. I even scraped a little bowl of weed. I'm happy. Oh, let me take it all in. Yes, the mighty frog. And you know, you may have your interpretation of any of these animals on the table personally for you. I'm just the guide. I just read what's here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Share me. Let's grow this. I would love to do more live readings. See, I want to grow the page so I can do that. This is solely what I do for a living. Hop, hop, baby. Yes, hop, hop. And I like when they stick their tongues out to eat. They're like, anyways, much love, everybody. I'll be back soon. Thanks for tuning in. You know how to get in touch with me. See you next time.